good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a privilege to be here with you today. This is Soribel Martinez from soribelmartinez.com. I am doing double streaming today. We are doing live on YouTube and we are doing live on Facebook. So wherever you are, you will be able to access this training today, and it's going to be really good. I promise you, it's going to be really good. So I advise you to stay until the end because I'm going to be sharing with you some yummy information, steps that you need to take today. So welcome to my live streaming. For you YouTubers and for you Facebook, I am going to be talking about today how to overcome self-doubt, get rid of anxiety, and stay focused. Yummy topic, right? And today I want to talk about that. Again, you can find me at soribelmartinez.com. I am a transformational coach and mentor. I am also the founder of Legacy for Latinas, where I support irresistible, audacious, and successful women shift from feeling stuck to just being unstoppable in their life so they can create the life that they really want, desire, and deserve. A life that is truly on purpose, and life in which you can create a legacy that is worth living, loving, and passing on to future generations. And let me talk a little bit about legacy. One, you don't have to be a Latina to be part of my group. I named my group Legacy for Latinas because I am a Latina and I am on a mission to just create a legacy that is worth living, loving, and passing on to my child, my grandchildren, and to future generations. And a legacy that is not just about material things, money. What is it that you're going to leave your children, and education, and the physical things that we can offer them, but rather a new way of thinking, new values, new beliefs, new ideas, behaviors, habits that can truly set us to be more successful, enjoy more happiness, have more joy, success, abundance, to feel fulfilled in our life, and also to just create the wealth and the abundance that we truly desire. And life that you truly want. Not the life that somebody else told you that you should have, but the life that you truly want, desire, and deserve. And hear this word, the life that you deserve, because it is your birthright to create whatever it is that you desire in your life. And this is why I'm here, because I had to embark my own journey of self-awakening, transformation, and empowerment so I can be here with you today. After being diagnosed with not just one, but two brain aneurysms, and realizing that I had not yet created a legacy that I was really passionate about, a legacy that I was proud of, and I needed to do something so my son could pass on something different to his generations. So listen, welcome. I'm so excited that you are here. If you're watching live, if you are watching via recording, you will find a link above or below this video where you can get a free gift from me. So once you're done, you can go to that website and you can claim your gift. It's completely free from me to you. Also, if you feel called to share this with other people, do that. Whether if you are on YouTube, or if you are on live on Facebook Live, make sure that you are sharing this information with other people. The reality is that the more people that hear about this, the more people we can help transform their life. So I have my water right here. I have my notes right here because I have to make sure that I'm sharing with you exactly what I came here to give you. And again, I ask you kindly to please, hi, good morning, Ruth. Hi, nice to see you. Welcome. So excited to have you here. So I have my notes to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what I came here to give you. And also share this, share. Sharing is caring. If there's someone that you care for, make sure that you are sharing this information with them. So today the topic is how to overcome self-doubt, get rid of anxiety, and stay focused. So the first thing that I would like to talk about today is, how do we get anxious? How do anxiety get triggered in our body and in our emotions? So the truth is that there are different things that can trigger how you feel. And one of those things can be current situations that are happening in your life. The fears, the worries that you have about paying your bills, how you, if you lost your job, how you gonna take care of your family, if you have lost your marriage or relationship, how you gonna overcome that. All of those things can trigger anxiety in your body and in your emotions. And what happens is that for us women, we are more prone to feel these feelings of anxiety and worries because we do have many roles and responsibilities to fulfill as a woman. So as you continue to Okay. As you continue to move through life, you are going to find that you may encounter times of anxiety in your life. And these are triggered by anything. Unable to pay your bills, having a hard time at work, not finding a job, losing your home, losing your relationship. Your children are giving you a hard time. You having a difficult time with your friendship with someone or your friendships in your family. Whatever that is can trigger feelings of worry and anxiety. And a lot of times we feel the anxiety in our body. And where would you feel these feelings can be different for everyone. It could be on your chest, it could be on your belly, it could be as a headache, it could be as anything, any type of pain in your body. Could be a manifestation of anxiety and worries. So what happens is that we get triggered by something that's happening in our life. We get triggered by our thoughts, by what's happening around us. We engage with those feelings, and then just things start going really bad for us, and we start feeling anxious. And anxiety is not something that feels really good. Anxiety truly brings a lot of emotion. I'm sorry, I'm just checking over there to make sure that if someone is leaving a comment or a message for me on Facebook Live. Okay, so so we tend to really just feel these emotions in our bodies, and sometimes we don't know what to do with it. Anxiety can also trigger self-doubt, and self-doubt can be triggered from our thoughts and what we are believing in the moment. And yesterday, I encountered this very closely. I had some clients ask me if I will talk about anxiety and how to overcome it. But yesterday was a time for me to experience this. And I'm going to share with you some of the things that I do share with my clients every day, that I work on with my clients every day, but also things that I do in my own life to really stay tuned with who I am, what I'm here to do, and how to overcome these things. Because the truth is that we are human beings and we are going to be feeling things. But being human is not a problem. The problem is when we stay stuck in these feelings, in these emotions, in the thoughts of doubting ourselves or feeling anxious or feeling worried or feeling depressed or whatever that is. And yesterday I woke up, I woke up and I was fine. I was feeling good. I was feeling a little bit off in my emotions, but I was feeling fine. I woke up, I put my son on the bus to go to his summer program. And then I came back, I meditated, I read, I prayed. I was feeling good. But I went on Facebook, and what happened was I saw the story of a mother who was truly struggling with the news that both of her children were diagnosed with autism. And that triggered something in me. It triggered grief, and it triggered anxiety, and self-doubt. I lost my son, John Carlos, when I was 36 weeks in gestation. He was a full baby. I was going to be ready to just give birth to him. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so excited that you guys are here. So when I lost my son, December 27 of 2013, I went through a difficult time in my life. But the story of this woman triggered something in me. It triggered grief, right? And I began to feel a certain type of way. I felt self-doubt. I was feeling anxious. I was feeling defeated. And I was feeling bad. Okay, what we call bad. I was feeling bad. And I was feeling this anxiety in my stomach. I was feeling the anxiety in my gut. I was feeling worried. I was feeling defeated. I was like, you know what? Maybe I just want to give up everything. Maybe I don't want to be a coach no more because whatever the inner critic was, and the inner chatter and conversations that I was having in my mind. But I know that when I am going through a difficult time in my life and it's triggering grief or sadness, anxiety, worries, whatever those emotions are, I know, not just because I've been a psychotherapist for the past 17 years and I'm a coach and I teach people and I coach women, but because I know from my own experiences that in order for you to feel better, you have to do something about it. And I embarked that journey yesterday of shifting and changing the way I was feeling. It took me a couple hours. I'm not going to lie to you. It took me almost all day. It went into full healing and gone like around 6 o'clock. And I'm going to tell you what did it for me completely. When I started feeling this way, I was just like, I know I have to do something about it. And I began doing things about it. And I'm going to share with you the steps that you need to do to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, get rid of it, and how to stay focused. Because at the end of the day, giving up is not an option. Giving up on your dreams, on your desires, on your purpose is not an option. So what do we need to do here is we need to embark a journey of doing things that are going to take us from where we are to where we want to be. Meaning you want to embark a journey from feeling the feeling of being anxious, worried, ready to give up, feeling defeated, whatever that emotion is, you need to do something about it to shift that. Because it is not God's purpose that you are dancing the dance or feeling bad, feeling depressed, feeling anxious. It is not the purpose, right? But the truth is that I knew that there was a lesson to be learned from this. And this is why I'm here today. I was put in this situation so I can learn a lesson that I can come and teach you today. I was not able to teach it to you yesterday because I was in the midst of my own feelings. I was in the midst of dealing with this situation, right? So I needed to embark on my own journey of switching and shifting this so I can feel better. And I can overcome whatever it was that was making me feel anxious, worried, I was feeling defeated, and I just wanted to give up. So I'm going to share with you some of these steps, okay? Number one, we have to be the witness of our own feelings. We have to become the witnesses of our own thoughts. And when you become the witness of your feelings, of your thoughts, of what is it that you're thinking in that moment, it's important that you accept where you are in the moment. Self-acceptance is really crucial. Because when you accept that you are in a bad place, then you are just guided to take 100% responsibility for what and how are you feeling. So when you're taking 100% responsibility for your life and the results that you're creating in that moment, that means that you are taking responsibility for doing something that will shift and change your life in that moment. That you are committed to changing the way that you're feeling. Because the truth is that we have gone through difficult times in our life. And are you responsible for life situations? Most likely not. Sometimes we are responsible for the actions, but sometimes people have put us in situations. But what you're truly responsible for is the shifting and the changing of your emotions right now. So you have to become a witness of that emotion, of that feeling. You need to recognize where is that feeling sitting in your body. Is the feeling on your chest? Is the feeling in your tummy? Is the feeling somewhere else in your body? Is it in pain? Are you having a headache? Do you feel overwhelmed? Where is that feeling sitting in your body? And that is extremely important. Now, the second step here is that once you witness your feelings and your emotions and where you are, and you recognize that your feelings are not in alignment with what it is that you're here to do. Because the truth is that you're here to do something amazing. And when you're feeling anxious and worried and self-defeated and self-doubting yourself, you are now no longer in alignment with your true purpose in life. When you are feeling defeated and you're ready to give up and you're ready to just say whatever, you're not in alignment for what it is that you were created to do in this world. So I want to bring this into perspective. And these were the steps that I had to take yesterday. I had to be a witness of my emotions. I had to take responsibility by accepting where I was in the moment and that I was committed to doing some things, not just one thing, some things to get back into alignment with my life purpose for the reason that I was created. So the second step, when you look at your anxiety, the doubts, the feelings, the overwhelmed, and you are able to find where that feeling is sitting, now you need to make sure that you're not looking at those feelings, emotions with judgment, condemnation. You have to make sure that there's no shame in how you feel in that moment. Self-judgment is the biggest problems that keep us stuck dancing the dance in a place that we don't want to be. So when you witness those feelings, you have to make sure that you are compassionate, you are loving, and you have no judgment for those emotions. Because at the end of the day, you are a human being and there's things that will trigger emotions in you. Like me reading that woman's story about her asking herself, why are my two children diagnosed with autism? And she was feeling defeated. She was grieving that situation in her life. And it triggered my own grief of losing my own child. And I reached out to her and I said, I don't know you, but I just want to tell you that I am a friend. And if you ever need someone to listen to you, to hear you as a friend, I am here for you. Right? So when you look at those emotions and those anxiety, it's important that you're not judging yourself, that you're not hard on yourself, and that you're not beating yourself up because you are grieving, because you are going through a difficult time in your life. That there's no shame, because sometimes we feel ashamed of our feelings. We feel ashamed of our thoughts. The reality is that what you're thinking is causing your thoughts. What you're thinking, is influencing how you feel. So the point here is to change the way that you're thinking so you can shift your feelings. But at no time and point you need to look at your thoughts on your feelings with shame, with judgment, and you need to look at it with love and compassion. Just be as compassionate to yourself like you are to others. Do you see how I reached out to that woman and I said, if you need somebody to hear you out, I'm here for you? I was being compassionate for her pain. But when I faced the time of grief for my own self, I had a little bit of judgment and I was ashamed that I was feeling this way. So now the next step, the third step, is to transform your negative thinking into positive thinking. And what positive thinking is faith. Is that conversation, is that prayer about something that you don't see, that is invisible, that's bigger and greater than you and greater than me. So you need to shift your mindset about your situation. You need to change the way that you're looking at the situation. You need to transform those negative thoughts of defeat, of giving up, of anxiety, of worries, of overwhelm, of shame, to faith, to compassion, to forgiveness, to love for yourself. Because we are quite often just beating ourselves up for what it is that is going on. And at the end of the day, what you need to do is you need to shift the way that you are thinking. Because your thoughts are the ones that are keeping you hostage. Your thoughts are the ones that are keeping you feeling the way you're feeling. Your thoughts are the ones that are making you have those inner conversations, the yada, yada, yada. Have you ever heard about the good angel and the bad angel? Those are your inner conversations. The bad angel is that judgment, the shame, the beating yourself up for what you're feeling, the negative conversation, the yada yada, you're not good enough, yada yada, you lost your son and so what? Maybe you were not meant to be a mommy. Maybe you're just not a good mommy and God took your child away. Whatever that conversation is that inner critic, is the negative thoughts. Now, the good thinking and the good conversations that we have in our mind are those conversations of faith, love, compassion. Are those thoughts of transforming your thinking from just being ashamed of yourself to just allowing yourself to allow yourself to just be in the moment, right? And just feel the feeling. And stay in that moment of feeling for a little bit and allow yourself to be a human being. Now, the fourth step that I had to take yesterday and that I constantly teach my clients, and this is how I know I need to embark this for myself every time I feel this way, is to grow your faith by changing your inner conversations through prayers, affirmation, and also meditation. So when I began feeling that way, I went right back to praying and saying my mantra, giving up is not an option. And I began asking God, what is the lesson that there is for me to learn here? I know there is a lesson. I know it. I've been through it before. I know there was a lesson to be learned. What is the lesson that you want me to learn? I hit my meditation pillow and I meditated. And when I meditated, it was revealed to me that I was grieving my son, Giancarlo's, that I was just grieving him. And something told me to look at the date. And when I looked at the date, it was the 25th of the month. I lost my son on the 27th. So grieving can come days before or day after. It doesn't really matter. For me, it was yesterday and it was triggered by somebody else's grief and difficulty. So you see how it is? When you go back to doing the steps that you need to do, you get the answers and you need to turn to faith. And a good way to nourish your faith muscles is to go back to your affirmations, to prayers and meditation. It's so important. This is so crucial. And if you guys have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. Okay, I will be answering them for you. Now, The fifth step that I took was to let go of the inner critics, the voices again that were telling me how, you know what, you always wanted to be a mom, you wanted to have more than one child, but guess what? You don't have more than one, you only have one. And what I did was I let go of the critics and I surrender. I surrender to a bigger, a greater power than me, my thoughts, and my feelings. I surrender to God. I surrender because I knew that there was something going on inside of me that I needed to surrender to something bigger than me, to faith, to trust, to love, to forgiveness, to compassion, to the things that will bring you joy and happiness. I surrender. So turn to faith. Turn to faith. Faith is a state of mind. It's something that you create, that you work on every single day. Faith is in your head. When you're having this negative thinking, you have turned to fear. You have turned to anxiety. Turn those feelings to faith. Surrender to something bigger than you, to something greater than you, to that belief that everything is going to be okay, to that belief that it's just a lesson, that you're going to learn the lesson. And once you learn that lesson, you will be able to move forward and teach others so others can benefit from your own overcomings, right? Now, the next step that I took yesterday, I reached out to my support system. And I'm always going to teach this. You need to create a support system of people that love you, that support you, and that care for you. So there were a couple of people that I reached out to. I reached out to my coach. It's important that you have a therapist, that you have a coach. It's important that you have somebody that's supporting you 100%. I reached out to a cousin of mine, and she replied and she said, I just told my husband, we are praying for you. Then I reached out to a friend of mine that is like a sister. She is the sister that I pray for. She's my sister from a different mama and a different dada, right? She is my sister. And I reached out to her. So one of them said to me, I'm going to pray for you. The other one said to me, I'm going to pray for you, but I'm telling you right now that giving up is not an option. Did you understand me, Soribel? You have come it's so long. You have come to this point. Giving up is not an option. And then my coach said, you can give up, but I don't think that's the answer, right? The support system will always support you if you know the women and the people that you're reaching out to. Don't reach out to that girlfriend that she's just watching TV and she's going to be like, girl, you know what? No. You need to reach out to the right people, to the people that have the right words, the right message for you. You need to reach out to them, right? Because they are here to support you. Give me one moment. Okay. I just needed to turn that off right there. Okay, so reach out to the people that are going to support you. Reach out to the people that are going to give you good advice. I reached out to 3 people: a family member, a friend, and my professional help. You have to have a support system that's willing to really support you. And choose wisely. Do not choose just anybody. Choose the best people that you can find around you, because that's where that's gold. That's gold. Did you ever heard your parents say, tell me who you hang out with and I will tell you who you are? Something like that. You need to have the right people in your team. Now, the next step was to love myself unconditionally and allow the healing process to just unfold. And I did that. I said, I love myself no matter what. I love myself. I love myself unconditionally. I can trust this process. I trust and I see myself with compassion, with love. I self-forgive these emotions and I'm just allow them. I release them I surrendered, and I just loved myself. I went and I got my nails done. You got to do something to feel good. So I was like, you know what? I need to get out of the house. I took a shower, got ready, and went on to do my nails and came back home. Always do something that will make you feel good. Now, you need to take the necessary steps to move forward. Don't get stuck in what it is that's going on in your life. Allow yourself to take the step every single time, because it isn't the action, the movement. Remember that movement is one of the universal laws. You need to move. You need to take action. If you sit on the couch crying, that's not going to help you. If you sit on the couch and just feel bad about yourself and have a pity party, that's not going to help you. You need to move, right? You need to take action. Now, what did it for me, that completed the whole healing process yesterday, it was about 6 o'clock. I had this connection call with a potential client. And when I was talking to this woman and I was listening to her and I was like, doing my thing, guess what happened? I was on purpose. I was doing what I was called to do in this world. I went and I helped somebody else heal. I did not allow that situation to stop me from getting on the phone with this woman and helping her get what she needed in that moment. What happened was I felt on purpose. I was living on purpose in that moment. And that alone helped me just finish and complete the healing process that I needed to just shift those emotions of grief, sadness, anxiety, and just stay focused. If you want to stay focused in what you want to do in the world, you got to go serve somebody else. You got to go do something for somebody else. Because in the process of giving something to someone else, you will find your own healing. In the process of helping others heal, you will heal yourself. When you decide that you're not going to be selfish and you say, I am going to go help this person because she needs me, then you heal yourself. And it's this story that I'm telling you today that's going to help you heal. Whatever it is that you're going through, you are here for a reason, right? And share this so someone else can benefit from this information. When you get up and you go heal somebody else's pain, somebody else's anguish, you allow yourself to heal. And I completed the healing process last night when I finished talking to that woman. And I sat in my office and I was meditating and I said, oh my God, I am on purpose today. You need to allow yourself to get reconnected with your purpose, with your dreams, with your desires, with your passion. And my passion is to help other women to heal their emotional anguish, their emotional difficulties, the childhood trauma, whatever it is that you're going through. My purpose is to help you. And yesterday, I went through that situation so I can help you today. And whoever is going to watch this video months from now, years from now, decades from now, I don't know, is going to be able to receive healing, because it is in your anguish, it is in your difficult times that you learn the lesson so you can pass it on to other people. So, how do you overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and you stay focused? I already told you what to do. Now it's up to you if you're going to take the actions to today, shifting what it is that you're going through from feeling what you're feeling to feeling where you want to be. It is your duty. It is your responsibility to do the work. Embark that journey. Embark that change and transformation. And this is not a one-hit wonder. This is an everyday job. It is a journey. It is a journey that you have to embark every single day so you can become a better person. so you can heal, so you can transform, is every single day. And this is my gift to you, because I know and I understand that every time I am going through something, my question to God is, what is the lesson that I need to learn from this? Show it to me, help me learn it, and help me teach it, and help me pass it on to another human being. There is a free gift for you in the link below of above this video. Get it. It is my free teleseminar that's coming up August 1st, where I'm going to be teaching you the 5 steps that you need to take to master your mind. So if I was you, I will register for it. It's going to be super amazing. It's going to be super good. And to be honest with you, the spots are very limited. So make sure that you do reserve yours, so that way you don't miss out. So do you have any questions? God always see her. Yep. He always listens to us. But there's a job that we have to do. We have to ask for a miracle. We have to ask for what it is that we want. And when you ask for miracles, you get miracles. And the miracle, part of the miracle is shifting from how you're feeling to a better place, to a better moment. Okay, so you have any questions? Please share this with someone. Someone will benefit from this today. Another woman can benefit from this. Okay, so let me go to the page and see if there's any questions. Let me check on YouTube to see if there are any questions. Like I said, make sure you share this. It will serve someone. It is your duty, responsibility to help others. And when you share with others, you help someone. So let me give you the link to the free gift that I have special for you right there. Also, I want to give you another gift. Hold on a second. It is called a connection call. If you are struggling in your life, if you need support and someone to help you overcome what it is that you're going through right now, there is a connection call. This call is not a free coaching session, but it is for us to discover if I can help you. Wait a minute. This connection call is we get on the phone. We talked about where you are right now. What are some of the struggles that you're facing? Then I get to ask you some questions, connect with you. You get to ask me some questions too, and then we explore how if I'm the right coach for you. I have been doing psychotherapy for the past 17 years of my life. I'm still working as a social worker at an elementary school, where I still work, doing therapy, and now transitioning my psychotherapy practice. I had a psychotherapy practice. I still have the office. So if you are in Connecticut, in Danbury area, if you want to do coaching in person, we can do that. But I also do coaching with women all over the world. I have had clients from all over. If you need to have coaching with someone that is in a different area in another state or another country, I can also do the family work. I will put you all together in one room. You see the magic of the technology. So we can do that. So even if the person who you want to work with or have issue with is in another state, that's not a problem. I do a lot of work with parents. I do a lot of work with women. Whatever that you need, we will discover in the connection call, and then I can tell you how I can support you. So for now, make sure that you get your free gift to my 5 steps to master your mind. It's going to be a free teleseminar. And if you join us in the free teleseminar live, I am going to be gifting $500 worth of coaching. So if you come live, you will enter to win. So make sure that you come see me. So I will be putting this links also for the people on YouTube to access. And listen, it is my true pleasure to serve you. It is my true pleasure to be here. It is my true pleasure to have answered the call to just help people. And it's just amazing. So make sure that you find me on social media, Soribel Martinez. My website is soribelmartinez.com. My private group is called Legacy for Latinas, and you do not need to be a Latina to be part of my community. So listen, much love. Can't wait to see you, and I will see you during my free Google Hangout. My weekly Google Hangout is going to be on Thursday, and I'm going to be talking about how you can accept where you are right now. I had someone that sent me a message saying, how do I do that? Acceptance is the first step, but I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to teach you on Thursday how to do that. Make sure you share this. Besitos, besitos. I love you. And it is my pleasure to talk to you every day. Soribel Martinez here, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye.